Yo, what up? Happy Thursday, happy Thankful, Thriving, Therapeutic Thursday, beautiful people, peace and love. What's the deal? What's going on? Happy Thursday. Back in good spirits, back in high spirits, back in high energy, man. Life is really a freaking roller coaster, dogs. Like, life is really a roller coaster. Mr. Talk to Me Nice, what's going on? Farnos Finance, what's going on? Life is a roller coaster. This shit will have you moving up and down. There's dips and there's turns and there's twists and there's peaks and there's valleys, man, and it's fast and it's slow. But like, what else you gonna do but ride this shit? Right? Ride life, man. It's not a game. It's definitely not a game. It is one life, one opportunity, one shot, one chance, one experience like this. But it's definitely a ride. And you got to hold your shit together because life will try to throw you off, right? Like the roller coaster rides, if you ain't strapped in, you'll be over there dead. So like strap in, lock in, stand on your morals, stand on your principles, stand rooted in your goals, right? Rooted in your truth. Know who you are, know where you come from, know where you're going. Don't worry about the haters, the naysayers, the fakes, the frauds, the phonies, right? Don't worry about them. They gonna be there. They job is to talk shit. Their job is to make your life miserable. Your job is to ignore them. Your job is to not let them throw you off your square. Your job is to stay focused and to remain like unbothered, right? That's your job. Your job is to remain focused. Your job is to stick to the script. Your job is to not let a motherfucker who ain't got shit to lose, a motherfucker who ain't got shit going on for them, right? Not to let them throw you off course. That's your job, right? You can hear them, right? I like, it's a saying. It's like, if you live by their praise, you'll die by their criticism. If you live by their praise, you will die by their criticism. Be unbothered either way, right? Like, hear the praise, don't let it affect you. Hear the criticism, don't let it affect you. Keep fucking going, right? Because two things can happen. The praise can make you too big-headed. You could freaking not pay attention. You could fall in the fucking pothole, right? The criticism gets you too down. You walking, not paying attention, and you miss the fucking light of the day, right? So like, straight ahead, and understand that it's like this. It's like this. It's ups, it's downs, it's twists, it's turns, but straight ahead. When you down, be there. Like, just don't go all the way down. Know that like the sun will come out tomorrow. And when you up, be there. Just don't get all the way up. Know that it will rain again. That's the cycle of life. Life happens in cycles. The rain, the snow, the sleet, the hail, the freaking sun showers, the sunlight, all of it, it comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. If good things don't last forever, then surely bad things don't. I promise you, it will pass. You will feel better. You will be better. You will get better. Things will get better for you. You have to trust that. Like, you have to have faith in that, because if you don't, then what are you doing? Understand that a lot of people are the weapons formed against themselves, causing them to not prosper. A lot of people are the weapons formed against themselves, causing them to not prosper. That is real. That is factual. A lot of people think themselves out of opportunities. A lot of people think themselves out of position. A lot of people, right, just based on the energy that's around them, the energy that they encapsulate within themselves, right, based on media, based on their friends, based on their relationships, based on all of the different dynamics, right? Like, you attract what you are, not what you wish, not what you hope for. You attract what you are. So if you vibrate positively, if you vibrate on love, with love, for love, that is what will come back to you. Regardless of how it looks in the moment, eventually, stay the course, it will come back to you. It will. Love will find you, right? And I don't mean simply romantic love. I mean the success. I mean the relationships with your children, the relationships with good people, right? Like, I mean, all of that, all of those different dynamics, it will come to you. But you got to stay the course. You got to stay down long enough until you come up. As they say, right? When you grind and stay down long enough until you come up. We have to, because then what else are we going to do? And what are we doing it for? What are we doing it for if not to make progress? All right. But again, I go on rants. Yo, what's going on? Peace and love. Let's hit the share button. Let's share this live with 5 to 10 of our people who may be interested in tuning in. Please hit the share button. Hit the share button. Share this live. Share this live with some of your peoples. Peace and thank you. I appreciate you all. Please do hit the live share button and share this content with your peoples. All right. Spread the love. Spread the good news. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't keep the good news to yourself. That is not beneficial. That's not what we want to do here. We want to spread love, man. We want to spread love. We want to let people know what we got going on. Let people know what we're interested in. Let people know what we tuned into. Right? And it's that simple. So, like, hit that share button. Spread the love. Send to about 5 to 10 of your friends. At least 5, right? You don't have to send to no more than 10. If you could do 5, that is great. I appreciate you. We are striving to just keep going, man. Like, keep going. We're going to get the show started in a second. Yo, what's going on, brother? What's going on? What's going on, my brother? Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. I'm just hitting the share button with a few folks. All right, and then we're going to get to the show. All right, give me a second, please. Give me another second. Got some flies in here flying around. But yeah, we're hitting the share button and we're going to get the show started right about now. Once again, guys, I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Ray Marston. You are tuned into SR Daily. This is episode 447 of SR Daily, episode 447. SR Daily is where personality meets enlightenment. We're here Mondays through Fridays, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. right here on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, 447 episodes in, 448 tomorrow, wrapping up week 90, getting closer and closer to episode 450, which is on Tuesday. And then that's freaking halfway to the next milestone, which is episode 500. We pushing this thing, man. We pushing this thing day in and day out, regardless to what's going on, man. We are getting it done. Yesterday's show was tough. It was tough to get out the bed and get it done. Today, I was in the bed as well, but it wasn't tough. I was in the bed reading, and I was in the bed posting some videos, clearing out some footage on my phone. I got a lot of footage, a lot of photos, too much. All right, so I'm doing my best to clear some stuff out, man. Post some old videos I haven't posted yet, clear some shit out so that we can make room for new. Right, and I'm gonna take that from my phone. I'm gonna take that to my crib. We're gonna do some clearing. Got some cleaning to do here in my living room, in my children's room, in the kitchen, in the bathroom. We got freaking cleaning to do, and we're gonna get it done though, right? But we're gonna get the show started with our first segment of the day. Today is Thursday, September 4th, 2025. Pardon me, before we even get started, let me give a happy birthday shout out to my other sister, Cleona. Today is Cleona's birthday, Cleona Fuller. That is my girl, that is my big sis. She is the one who, when I was in prison, man, she wrote me more than anybody, right? She wrote me more than anybody, any girl, any other family member. My sister was writing me regularly. Right, I got goosebumps because like that's my baby, and she wrote me a letter. One of the letters that she wrote me said something in it so simple yet so profound, and that was freaking 20 years ago, 2005. She wrote that letter, right? Like that was I was a year into my incarceration and she wrote the letter, and it just I'm lying. 2005, early 2005, before I went upstate. I went upstate. Early. I went to state in February. It might have been January 2005 or December 2004, right? It's a long time ago. Either way, 21 years ago. She wrote in this letter, she said, tough time. Yeah, I think I was still going to court. I was still fighting my case before I copped out. She said, tough times don't last, but the lessons learned by tough people do. Tough times don't last, but tough people do, right? That was the wisdom that she sent, and it stuck with me still now. Now, still, when I deal with things like tough times don't last, tough people do. Tough times don't last, tough people do. Tough times don't last, but tough people and the lessons that we learn from the tough times, they last, right? But let's start with our first segment of the day. Start with a quote of the day, right? As we honor my sister, as we celebrate her life on this September 4th. She's 45 today. 45, big sis. 45. The quote of the day, treat others how you want to be treated. Treat others how you want to be treated. That is our quote of the day. Very simple, man. Treat others how you want to be treated. This should be law, right? This should be like automatic. The challenge with this quote, though, the challenge with this saying, though, is that some people, based on their upbringing, subconsciously want to be treated like crap, or they think that's what they deserve. So this quote is wisdom, but it needs more depth, right? Because saying treat others how you want to be treated, some people think that if they're not being hit, they're not being loved, right? If they're not being yelled at, the person doesn't love them enough. If they're not being abused in some way, they don't see it as abuse, but it's not passionate enough, right? So like they then treat people that way because that's how they expect to be treated. They're like, well, if it ain't like this, just saying from your parents, I hit you because I love you. It's like that shit don't make no sense. I hit you because I love you. That shit is the dumbest thing in the fucking world, if you ask me. If you love me, why would you hit me? Like, to try to make me listen? No, it doesn't make sense, right? So like this quote, again, golden as it is, needs a little more depth, right? And I don't even know what the depth is, because you can't even say treat others how you would want people to treat your children, because people also think their children should be yelled at. Their children should be, right? And so like, it just needs more depth. I don't know what that depth is at the moment. All right, yo, Peter Nicholas, what's going on? Peace and love. But yeah, that's the quote of the day. We're gonna move right along to our second segment of the day. Sefu Sankofa, what's going on, my brother? Peace and love. Happy, thankful, thriving, and therapeutic Thursday. Happy, thankful, thriving, and therapeutic Thursday, my brother. Thank you so much for the birthday love. Maylin, peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Sister in Cuba, peace and love. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you, my sister. I appreciate you. Second segment of the day. Need to know news of the day. Listen, guys, my fundraiser for my brain coach certification is live. I made a fundraiser yesterday, a GoFundMe. I need to raise $2,490 by Saturday to pay for this 12-week course. Seems like a lot, but it's really not, right? It's $24 from 100 people. 100 people, $24, or like 50 people, $48, right? Like it goes up, right? If you got $100, it makes it even easier. If you got $2,000, then, and some people got that, right? And respectfully, in all jokes aside, like along with school, right? Along with school, because I'm going back to school, I told you guys, right? Not only this brain coach program, this brain coach certification, but I'm also going to pursue my ND, right? I'm going to figure that out over the next few weeks, and next few weeks, 2 months, and by spring, ideally, get into a program, get into a school to pursue my ND, man. Figure it out. It's a lot. I haven't been in school in 20 years, right? Almost 20 years. 2008 was the last time I was in school. When I came out of prison, I went back to college and then dropped out again. Right, dropped out again. But here we are, getting back in the saddle, right? Getting back on the boat, man. Pushing, right? I really want to pursue my ND. And when I think about it, I get extremely freaking excited, because like I just really want to help people at the highest level. I want to help people at the highest level. I want to be able to treat patients. I want to build my own wellness center and clinic. I want to see people at their clinics, right? And I want to help people in ways that truly matter. Mind-body healing, understanding how that integrates, understanding that relationship between your mind and your body, your consciousness and your physical self, right? Understanding that relationship. I've learned some things. I've helped some people. But now I want to help even more people. So you guys, those who see this video, those who watch this, those who catch this, if you can send $24, $50, $100, whatever you can, $5, $1, it matters, right? It matters. It matters. It matters. You need $2,490 by Saturday. It is not a lot of money, man, when we collectively chip in. I know that I've been able to support folks on their fundraisers, $100 here, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less, right? Sometimes $20 if I got it, $15. I've sent random numbers, $13, $45, right? Oh, 1, 3, 4, 5, 30. Yeah, I've sent some random, whatever I could spare, right? At the moment, right? Whatever I have, if somebody's doing something and I appreciate what they're doing, I respect what they're doing, I support what they're doing, I support them with my cash. If I can. If you can't, I can't, don't worry about it, right? As they say, you can't squeeze blood out of a turnip. So like, but if you got it, send to your boy, right? Send your boy $50, send your boy $100. If you got it like that, send your boy $1,000, send your boy $2,000. That is my goal, right? So like I was saying, along with school in this season, right? I'm going to do something I've never done. I've never exclusively, or I've never really focused on building my business. I focused on building relationships. I focused on, community, but I've never focused on business. And it's challenging, it's daunting, it's overwhelming sometimes. But that is, as I figure out school, as I get into this brain coach program, I'm going to focus on my business, because one of my goals, my personal goals, is to be able to help people with school, right? Fund people, fund their education, right? Students, yes, but also, young students, yes, but also adults who want to go back to school to further their education. That's what I want. I want to be able to give $10,000 awards, $5,000 awards. This class is only fucking $2,800, right? We raised a couple hundred already. Like, I want to be able to be like, yo, $3,000 here. Don't even worry about it. Like, you don't got to give it back. It's love. That's my personal ambition, right? Is to become wealthy enough so that I can fund people's education, so I can fund people's housing, right? Like, this is my heart. I understand that's not everybody's heart, right? I understand some of us are a little more tighter than others with finances. It's no big deal. It's no love lost. But my personal ambition, because I don't think that anybody, right, even if school costs, if they have some family and some friends, I don't think anybody should struggle for school, right? Like, I don't think anybody should struggle to have to pay for school. I believe that collectively, society, specifically their friends and family, should fund it, right? So that's my ambition, right? Because I know that at the moment I am not able to afford that, and I need support. And I understand that everybody doesn't want to always support, right? I understand that people got their own challenges. I get it. But yeah, man. All right. So my fundraiser is live. If you got some dollars to contribute, please do contribute it. $50, $20, $100. Again, if you got it like that, fund the whole thing, $24.90. Right. And again, I'm fortunate because, like, I've had instances where people donated $5,000, right, to me, just because. Like, I've had those experiences, right? I've had some incredible experiences. And like life, I've had some really challenging experiences, right? When I first put this up, not as a fundraiser, just as a post, right? We raised $0, right? We raised $0 the first day or two. But then, $100 came in, another $100 came in, $50 came in, right? $60 came in last night, and another $60 came in last night, right? $50 and $10. So we are at $310, right? We have $310 raised. We need $24.90 so far. $310 raised of $2,800, right? And that's $2,800 if we pay by Saturday, right? If we pay by Saturday, get a 20% discount. If not, it's gonna be $3,500, right? And so yeah, man, this is what I'm striving to do. This is where I'm at now, right? Realizing where I'm at in my career, in my life, right? As a healer, someone who teaches meditation, someone who, works with folks around grief and grief support. I'm like, the next logical step is to pursue my ND, go back to school, get my ND, so that I can practice. Like, I want to be legally licensed to treat patients and to prescribe herbs and to prescribe just different modalities, right? Go walk in the park. Go walk in the park 5 days a week, 30 minutes a day, right? Sit by the water for 5 minutes a day, right? Take deep breaths, meditate, drink some water, stretch your body, right? I want to be able to prescribe those treatment healing modalities to folks, right? And I want to be able to do it legally. I want to be able to do it being licensed, right? So that we have as minimal challenges as possible. That is where I'm at. That is my goal. Yo, Rashad, what's going on, brother? Peace and love. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, that's the news of the day, guys. Again, my fundraiser for my brain coach certification is live. Yesterday, I made the GoFundMe. I need to raise $2,490 by Saturday to pay for this 12-week course with Brain Academy. BrainAcademy.com is an accredited neuroscience brain coaching program. Super dope. Heard about it a couple of years ago. I took the free webinar a few years ago. It was super dope. I was thinking about it. Life was happening. Life was really challenging. I couldn't focus on it. But now life is still challenging. But I'm in a different space now. I can focus on my education. I really want to just keep learning, y'all. I really want to keep learning so that I can put myself in a position to help more people. That's what I want to do. I want to help more people. And after we do this course, in the process of taking this course, we're going to figure out an actual physical school to go to, whether it's LaGuardia College, which is my local school, whether it's Kingsborough, which is where I went, and then pursue all of my degrees ultimately until I get to my ND, and then I get to my PhD. That is where I'm at in my life, guys. So that's our news of the day. We're gonna move right along to our third segment of the day. Today's third segment is a tip of the day. Today's tip is, listen, man, when parenting, right? When parenting, regardless of how good of a parent you think you are, right? Like mother or father, regardless of how good you think you are, never ever discredit the other parent or make a decision that impacts the children's lives without being in full agreement with the other parent. Like, you ain't the best, dogs. Like, you got fucking challenges, right? This parent may have a challenge here. You may think, but then you got a challenge here, right? Like, this parent may have a challenge with education or with whatever the case may be, but you may be having multiple partners around them, right? Like, that shit is not okay. It's both is an issue and a challenge. And like, one parent should not make decisions that impact the children's lives without being in full agreement. Unless, of course, the other parent poses a danger, or they're just really unagreeable. They really just don't want to talk. They don't want to agree. They don't, like, you can't make no sense to them, but you have to try. You have to try, you have to try, you have to fucking try again. Because children's lives are at stake, and too many fucking parents, men and women, mothers and fathers, think they know what the fuck is best for their children without considering the other parent. They think they shit don't stink. They think the other parent got all of the challenges, all of the issues, and they're fucking perfect. No, the fuck you ain't. Right? No, you ain't. Right? So, like, be aware of your own shit. Be aware of your own shit. That's the tip of the day. Regardless of how good of a parent you think you are, never ever discredit the other parent or make a decision that impacts the children's lives without being in full agreement with that other parent. It matters, it matters, it matters, it matters, it fucking matters, it does. Right? And that's our tip of the day, family. Sefu said, thank you for saying my life partner's Malin. Blessings, brother. No worries. I appreciate you. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Fourth and final segment, guys, before we get out of here, our build of the day. Beware of the people around you who secretly hate how you move and what you do. There are people around you in your family, in your friend circle, on your social media, who really hate how you move. They hate what you do. They hate how you are and how people love you. They just fucking hate you. They can't stand you. Right? They think everything you do, they despise everything you do. They think what you do ain't valid, ain't worthy, all of this shit. Listen, whether a family member or a longtime friend, move away from those people. Whether they're your family member or they're a longtime friend, move away from those people. Listen, I recently blocked a sister who I've known since about 10 years old, maybe even younger. I recently blocked her. And I messed with her years ago, right? We messed around. Right, as adults, as young adults, we messed around. When I came out of prison, reconnected, messed around. But I had to block her. And blocking her made me realize why I unfriended her before. We was friends on Facebook, and I unfriended her, didn't block her though before. Right, just her mindset, her perception, like how she sees things. Like, this shit is ugly. This is not a nice person. Physically beautiful sister. Physically beautiful. Face, body, physically beautiful. But the mindset, man, is ugly. So I blocked her personally, right? Because of her response when I stated online on Facebook that I needed some help paying for my brain coach certification. She simply said, apply for student loans like the rest of us. Shrouded in hate. Shrouded in hate. Oh, you think people have to help you when the rest of us got to pay for student loans? Student loan is somebody helping you. Right? Just because you aren't comfortable to go to your community, right? Because of your ego, because of your pride, because of whatever it is the fuck that you got, and you go to the government for a student loan that you got to pay back. It ain't, don't be mad at me because I can go to people because I'm comfortable enough to go to people, and I have people who do support me in that way, right? Don't fucking be a hater. People are haters, yo. People really don't like how you move. They don't like you. They don't like what you do. They don't like how you move. They don't like how people move around you. They don't like how people treat you. Yo, people are really suckers, man. People are really suckers, and you got to be caught up, or you got to be aware enough to not get caught up, right? To not get caught up in the back and forth, not get caught up in the like. I could have responded, and it would have been a bunch of back and forth. I know it. I know her. I could have responded. I could have simply responded no, and it would have been a response. Well, you think delete comment, unfriend, block the person. Beware of the people around you who hate how you move and what you do. Beware of them. Beware of them. Beware of them. Again, whether family member or friend, it does not matter. KJ, what's going on, young brother? Peace and love. Thanks for tuning in. Right? Like, yeah, man, move away from those people. Don't be afraid, whether on social media to block them or in real life to block them, to like move away from them. You see them. If it's a situation where you gotta greet them, hey, but don't engage. Don't engage because is energy. Energy matter. I just posted a video this morning from a few months ago, I think back in May, June, when I facilitated this fundraiser for Echoes of Incarceration. Well, that was the day I made the video. It was earlier in the day. And I was just speaking about energy and my goals and how I know that my goals, my dreams and my goals are going to come true because the energy I have around them. When I think about my dreams, like now I'm getting goosebumps. When I think about my dreams, when I think about my goals, I get freaking excited, like to my core, right? Like I get emotional because I can see the shit. I can see the shit clear as day, clear as fucking day. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. And it's just about going to get it. It's just about like staying focused enough, staying committed enough, staying disciplined enough to go get it, right? Riding the wave of life until you get there. And when you get there, you breathe and then you keep going, right? But energy matters, man. And again, I know that especially on social media, I mean, real life too, but especially on social media, it's hard to gauge who is for you or who's against you. Sometimes people say things like this sister said, right? It lets me know that she's not for me. She's absolutely against me. She's on the other side of the world that I want to create, which is a world where we support each other with a government, right? Yeah, the government exists, right? And yeah, some of us are part of government. Some of us may be part of government, and all of that stuff is very real. But the world I want to cultivate, the world I'm cultivating, is a world where when someone needs support and help, they don't have to go to the government for that support and help. They can go first and foremost to their immediate community, their family, their friends, their social media networks. That's the world that I'm cultivating, right? That's the world that I want to live in, when we support each other. I support you, you support me, we support him, we support her, we support them, they support us, and that's how the cycle continues, right? And this is how you know people be full of shit, because this is the same sister I've seen post, we need to stick together, we need to do this, but then the brother who you know, who's from your block, we from the same block, right? From the same fucking block, right? Brother who you know is from your block, who your families are close, who y'all messed around together. They say they need help paying for a class. Instead of you saying, yo, I wish you the best, I can't help you right now, you say apply for student loans like the rest of us. That's bad energy. That is hate. That is someone who is mad at their own life. That is someone who is mad at their own life, right? So we still raising money for this class, man. We need to raise $2,490. We needed $2,800. We got $310 so far. So I'm reaching out to you guys, reaching out to my community, reaching out to my network, and reaching out to my family and friends. If you got $100, send it. If you got $50, send it. If you got $2,000, send it. If you got $50, $10, $5, send it. Send it to your boy. My GoFundMe is in my Instagram bio. The link is posted on my Facebook, right? If you're watching this on YouTube, right, you can make a donation still, right, to my GoFundMe. It is on my Instagram. It is in my Instagram bio. It is on my Facebook page. Please do make a contribution. This is something that is extremely important to me. Extremely, extremely, extremely important to me. I really, really, really want to help more people. That's all I want to do is help more people. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. If you know me, it ain't never been about the fucking money, right? If it was about the money, I'd probably be doing something else. I got some real talent, some real skills. I got some real accolades. I can really go somewhere and make some really freaking great money. But like, it's not about money. It's about purpose. It's about passion. It's about alignment. And this is what I'm aligned in. It's community. It's art. It's health, wellness, men's health specifically, right? Like as I go to my MD, as we get there, I think specifically I want to study men's health, right? I want to study men's health, man. That's what I want to study and practice, right? It's whole families, but specifically, I want to specialize in men's health and all of the areas of manhood in our health, right? But guys, with that, that's the show. Yo, Champ 1711, what's going on, Uncle? Peace and love, peace and love. Thank you for tuning in. Peace and love. That is our show. Yo, sister, what's going on? Tamika Hall, what's going on? Big sis, peace and love. Straight weirdos, absolutely. And it's all good, right? Everybody's different. It doesn't sway me either way. It was just sad, right? Like, not even really sad. I was just like, wow, like her, like from my hood, right? From my block. Like we messed around before, like apply for student loans like the rest of us, like put myself in debt to the government that the great majority of us can't stand, as opposed to asking my community for some support, right? We got thousands and thousands and thousands of followers. And I get it. Everybody, some people are followers. They're not supporters. That's a big difference. That's why I don't care about numbers. I don't care about having thousands and thousands and thousands of followers. I care about real relationships, real connections, and real support. The same way I'm a real supporter of folks, right? I buy their products, right? I support their fundraisers, right? And I support my community. And so it's all good, right? One way or another, we're going to get there. Either we're going to make it freaking by Saturday and enjoy the 20% discount, pay $2,800 instead of $3,500, or we're going to end up paying $3,500, right? Or we're going to find a different program. If we can't afford that program, we're going to find a program that's cheaper, right? And this is a cheap program. For what they're offering, this shit is extremely cheap, right? Like brainacademy.com, look it up. Look up the founder, the brain coach. Like, he's an incredible guy. He's fucking CNN, TEDx. He's done incredible things from fucking Belgium, right? He's done incredible things, doing incredible things. And this is the person I want to learn from. This is a course I want to take so that I can further my practice, deepen my skills, and help more people, essentially. But guys, that's our show. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Ray Marston. You are tuned in to episode 447 of SRDaily, episode 447. Please do join us right back here tomorrow, same time, same place. Monday through Friday, about to get that. Same time, same place, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. It's staying down. So get up. The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other. Peace.